Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to do an unboxing of a really big box set that I've kind of had my eye on for a long time and I've just never pulled the trigger on it. This is the Dragon Ball Z Seasons 1 through 9 Blu-ray set, and I'm pretty sure that this is an Amazon exclusive. That's where I picked it up. I guess I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but I'm pretty sure it is. Or at least, at the very least, it's a very common place to get it. But this is a show that I never grew up watching, or, really anime in general I never grew up watching. So this is kind of something I've just been recently getting into a little bit, is just collecting some anime stuff. I'm not going to get too deep into the weeds, although one could argue that buying this entire box set is getting pretty deep into it. But I've always had my eye on this just because it looks like such a cool box set. And, I've kind of had some curiosity in checking out this show. But, like a lot of other things I buy, gotta admit, a lot of the reason for buying this is just for collecting purposes. I just like collecting these really cool box sets. So I just wanted to get this one. The price was just over $100. I think it was, I think that's a bit cheaper than it usually is. That was one thing that made me want to go for it at the time I did, which was just after the new year in 2022 here. And I also had a bunch of Amazon rewards points that actually brought the actual price that I paid for this down to like $2. So now I could have used those reward points for something else, but I was like, I'm just going to buy this. So I did, and it looks cool. So let's take a look at the entire box set here. So first of all, we've got all the 9 seasons, and they each come in their own packaging in here, each of them with a slipcover. Kind of cool. And then all of that is housed within it's a bigger slip box. I really like these individual sets in here, that how they have the episodes listed along the bottom, and it's all uniform looking and really cool. I'm pretty sure that you can get these all separately if you want, and I'm pretty sure those are more widely available. But I think it's just this box set that I believe is an Amazon exclusive, but I'd have to double check. Anyway, here's the top, and then we've got some really nice artwork along the sides here. So there's that. Here's this side, there's that side, and then we'll take a look at the bottom. The bottom doesn't have much, but it does have some, a bunch of information along the bottom here. There's the barcode, all of that stuff. Let's see. Runtime, let's see, it says extras runtime, 614 minutes. Series runtime, 7,045 minutes. So, this is a lot of stuff, and like I said, a lot of the reason I bought this, I do want to check some of these out, obviously, but a lot of the reason I bought this is for collector's purposes. I don't really have 7,000 extra minutes to spare in my life to watch all of these at the moment. So, but I don't really care. It's just a cool looking set, and it'll be just fun to have in the collection. So let's go ahead and let's open this up. Let's see what we've got inside. And for the most part, I did get lucky with the shipping of this. Not too many dings or scratches on the actual box itself. There's a little bit of, crushed corners and stuff, but it's overall not too bad. So I got lucky there. Could have been worse. Let's see. So I'm going to just pull these out slowly. I've got one hanging on. That's season 1 there. Just going to slowly pull this out. Don't want to damage anything. So here's a look inside the box. Pretty standard, box here. It's not super thick, but it's also not super thin. It's, it's a decent, good, durable box. So that's kind of my little quick quality analysis of that. And then we've got all of these season sets right here. And as it turns out, these are all individually sealed. So basically, I'm pretty sure these are exactly the same if you wanted to go buy these individually. Don't think there's any difference. But here we go. Now I've got a lot of these to unbox. So I guess here we go. Here's a look at the artwork for season 1 here. I'll show you the slipcover too, which shouldn't be really any different. So there's that, and we'll go ahead and open this up. I don't know how many discs are inside each of these, but they're kind of the slightly thicker Blu-ray cases, so it's got to be at least 4, I would imagine. All right, so here's what we get inside. Episode listing along the left side there for 4 discs. And we've got disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Finally, disc 4 there. So yes, this is indeed a 4-disc set for season 1. We'll see if any of the other ones are different amount of discs or not. But here we go, season 2. And I really like the artwork on all of these individual releases, particularly a lot of really good detail on them. So that's really cool to see. And here's the Blu-ray case for this one, season 2. And here's what we get inside here. Looks like another 4-disc set. There we go. So nothing super fancy about the disc artwork or anything, but it looks pretty good. And next, here's a look at season 3. Unfortunately with this one, well, it's probably not that big of a deal, but you can see that there is a little plastic piece just kind of, just sitting there. Not sure what the story is behind that, but looks like it didn't cause any damage. Now when I open this up, this is actually inside the plastic case here, so I'm going to just see if I can just get that out of there. There it is. So just a little bit of residue left on that, unfortunately, but not a huge deal. So here's what we get inside this one, just like the others. 4 discs. Got an episode list on the left. Here's the discs there. And the funny thing about that little floating plastic piece, I can't tell where it came from on this case, so question mark, I have no idea. But anyways, there was season 3. And next we've got season 4 right here. And this one, the case is, or the insert is a little bit displaced, as you can kind of see there, but it looks okay. And unfortunately, opening this one up, there is a floating disc in there, but in any case, just like all the others, 4-disc set, episode list, disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Better make sure this one doesn't have any scratches on it, but it is a Blu-ray, so it is in good condition. There's disc 4. That's what we've got there. And next up we've got season 5 here, and this is where there's a little bit of damage, unfortunately. Can't have everything perfect. I think I can fix that up just a little bit and make it acceptable. Fortunately, this is the side that's going to be facing in all the time in the box set, so that will be something that's acceptable. If this was something that, if I were to buy this standalone and it had that issue, I'd probably try to find another slip cover. But in any case, season 5. Alright, so inside this one, same as all the others, 4-disc set. Let's see, it looks like this one has very few episodes on disc 4. It looks like that's actually the extra disc. I haven't really paid attention to the other ones to see if, if the first 3 discs are episodes and the last one's just all bonus. May just be this one. We'll take a closer look on the next set, but here's the 4 discs included. And next up, season 6. And there's the episode lists there. Yeah, and the disc 4 on this one is extras as well. So disc 1, 2, 3, and 4, these all look exactly the same. And next up we've got season 7 here. Alright, so here's what we've got inside this one. 4 discs again. And we're down to the last 2, so here is season 8. Alright, so this one looks a little bit different when we look at the episode list here. This one actually on disc 4 does have a few episodes as well as the bonus features there. So here's a look at disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4. Alright, so made it to the final unboxing here, which is season 9. Alright, so here's what we get inside this one. And it looks like this one is kind of a grand finale. It looks like this is actually a 5-disc set to end things off. So there's a look at the episode listing there. And yeah, it looks like disc 5 is a bonus disc. So here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and then finally disc 5. And just this case in general is, you know, it's different than the other ones. It's a little bit of a different style, you can kind of tell, and it's actually a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier too. So, you know, just given that this is a 5-disc set, they just did slightly different case style with this one. So, there we are. And folks, if having that much stuff wasn't enough, as it turns out, take these and set them next to each other. They're one continuous image. How cool is that? So I guess I can't say it's like one complete continuous image, but each of the 3 season groupings, so seasons 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and then 7 through 9, you know, you put them each 3 next to each other, and they're, you know, each 3 of them as a continuous image. But, you know, it's not continuous from this one to this one, for example. So, but either way, really cool. So you can just see, you know, all of this as, you know, kind of one artwork on, you know, these 3 season sets each. So I just think that's really cool, really nice touch. Really glad that the folks who were, you know, creating this artwork, it's a really, really nice final touch. So it's kind of just like really good icing on this already really good cake. So really cool. All right, folks, so there it was, the Dragon Ball Z complete seasons 1 through 9 set on Blu-ray. Again, this is a really nice set, and I'm really happy to have it in my collection, and got it on Amazon. So this little thing is unfortunate, but like I said, just go like that, no problem. And let's see how nicely these all fit in here. It seems like they should fit pretty well. You know, I've had other box sets where they look like they fit nicely, but then it's really hard to pull them out and put them back in. But this one's the final test here, and just slid right in very nicely. So there it is. Again, this is just a really, really nice box set. I wish I was a bigger fan of this show so I could appreciate it even more. But like I said, this is kind of a set that I got for collector's purposes mostly, but I do want to check it out. So, but there it is, in case anybody doesn't have this and you're curious what's inside. The Dragon Ball Z Seasons 1 through 9 Blu-ray set that I got from Amazon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next video.